Welcome to the course on 4-H Club business meetings. A well-run 4-H Club business meeting is an asset to your club. Members and parents will appreciate your consideration and using their time constructively and efficiently. A balanced club meeting looks like this. 25% of the time is for business, 25% is for recreation or social activity, and 50% is for an educational program. One of our main goals in 4-H is to develop youth leadership skills. 4-H club officers are one way that we accomplish this. This group is essential to smoothly running a business meeting. Most clubs have the following positions: president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer. Club leaders handle officer elections and some train their officers too. The president chairs the meeting and is responsible for developing the agenda. The vice president chairs the meeting if the president is absent and is responsible for leading the pledges or asking someone to lead the pledges. The secretary is responsible for member records, meeting minutes, and reminders. The treasurer is responsible for collecting dues and other club transactions and delivering that money to be deposited. Other officers may be elected at the will of the group and as outlined by the club bylaws. You'll need to complete some tasks before your next 4-H club meeting. Officers and club leaders should work together to set a consistent date and time for meetings. Stick to this meeting date and time and only change if there are major conflicts. Next, volunteers will work with the club president to prepare the agenda. Agendas that are clear and meaningful help business meetings run smoother. Don't forget the other two parts of the 4-H club meeting time. Get other members and parents involved by asking them to schedule a guest speaker, plan a recreational activity, or by having a fun snack or craft. Finally, send an email, text, post, or call members to remind them of the next meeting date and time. There are 2 points I want you to remember and put into practice. Number 1, club officers and the club leader should arrive early and set up the room for the meeting. Usually, officers sit at a head table, but room setup can be flexible. Try different shapes and table arrangements and chair arrangements. See what works best for your club and your program or activities. Number 2, have someone at the door to greet everyone with a smile and remind them to sign in. It doesn't matter if it's your first meeting or your 20th meeting. The point is you want everyone to feel welcome and to have a great 4-H meeting experience. Business meetings follow a pretty strict outline and flow using parliamentary procedure and Robert's Rules of Order. This is a tried and true method that helps meetings move along quickly and efficiently. Take a look at the business meeting breakdown. When your business meeting adjourns, that's the time for your educational and fun parts of the meeting. Here's a sample agenda you would want your club to follow. Next, we'll break down some of the parts of the agenda. An icebreaker is a fun activity that gets everyone loosened up and helps club members get to know each other better. They can be games or as easy as having each member introduce themselves by saying their favorite food or animal or something along those lines. Minutes are a record of what happened at a meeting and should be very thorough. They should reflect all discussion, vote counts, and decisions. The agenda should be guided by the secretary's minutes. Meeting minutes should include the date, time, and location, the number of people present, approval of meeting minutes, and approval of committee reports or actions taken. All motions in a meeting must also be recorded. Be sure to include who made the motion, who seconded the motion, and was it approved or did it fail. Include the adjournment time. Also include the educational program topic or a guest speaker. During a meeting, we take care of old business first. That's an item left over from the previous meeting. Maybe you needed more information on the topic or an idea, or maybe you didn't have time to cover it. Now it needs to be taken care of with discussion and a decision. Next comes new business. This is usually a new idea or item that came up between meetings that needs to be discussed. Before the club can discuss any idea or topic, there must be a motion on the floor. To make that happen, club members should stand or raise their hand to be recognized by the chair. As an example, your club wants to purchase shirts for all members. The motion would sound like this. I move the club purchase polo shirts for all members. The secretary records who makes the motion. After a motion is made, another club member should state second to indicate it's time for discussion. Stating second doesn't necessarily indicate you support the motion. It indicates that the topic is worthy of discussion. If there is no second, the motion dies and will not be discussed. Before a member offers discussion, they should be recognized by the chair. This prevents chaos, preserves order, and gives members an equal opportunity to speak. When discussion slows down or a member feels adequate discussion has taken place, call question, which leads the chair to call for a vote on the motion. There are several ways to carry out votes. Voice, stand, show of hands, roll call, or ballot are some common ways that we use to vote. The chair will need to announce the results of the vote, and the secretary will record these in the minutes. Sticking with our shirt example, the chair might say, the motion passes with a count of 6 for and 2 against. We will purchase polo shirts for all club members. A well-run business meeting helps your club take care of business efficiently and quickly, giving a voice to all club members. Serving as a club officer encourages leadership, management, and communication skills that benefit our youth throughout their life. As a volunteer, you'll assist youth in accomplishing this by serving in an advisory role. There might be a few bumps along the way, but youth will learn to run a business meeting with training, practice, and encouragement. Thank you for participating in this course. Please email me the title of the course along with your answer to one of the questions to indicate that you've completed it.